Assalamualaikum. My name is Sarati Ishra binti Saidi. My number metric is 23DLS19F1040.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alfiana Natasha binti Nur Anwar. My matrix number 23DLS19F1006.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Francis. My matric number is 23DLS19F1044.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah Jana bint Ayub. My number matric is 23DLS19F1026.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Maisara binti Muhammad. Nombor matrik 23DLS19F1020.
What is trade union membership? Firstly, a group of employees join together to maintain and impact their condition of employment. And then, a group of people with the same goal who protect workers' rights in the workplace. And then, 26 states have passed right to work laws to prevent workers from having to join a union as a condition of employment. Firstly, closet shop. A closet shop requires workers to join a union before they can be hired and requires employees to go to the union first to hire new employees. And the second, rights organizations such as the National Right to Work Legal Defense Foundation and the National Right to Work Committee work to ensure that these rights of workers are not violated. Thirdly, members. Regardless of whether a state is a right to work state, the Taft-Hartley Act has led to safeguards for workers who do not wish to be forced to become union members. And then, agency shop. Employee cannot be required to join a union but can be required to pay to union an amount equivalent to initiation fees and dues that are considered to be a tax or service charge and referred to as an agency fee. Lastly, union shop. Under a union shop agreement, all workers except managers in an organizational unit represented by a union have to become members of that union within a certain period of time after being hired, or at least pay the equivalent of union dues. And then, what do they protect? Firstly, fight for equal and fair pay. Second, more jobs and in-work training. And lastly, safe working environment. And I will pass my presentation to Nur Alfiana Natasha.
Today, I will explain about the group employees who are prohibited becoming trade union members. First point is any person below the age of 16 years old. They are not allowed to join trade union because they are underage and still in high school student. So for them to join trade union is very inappropriate. At the same time, if they join a trade union, the chances to them going on strike are high because they don't think mature anymore. Second, any student of an educational institution established by or under any written law, unless he is employed as an employee and is over the age of 18 years old. Changes they are still in the early stage of furthering their study after done their SPM. So, if they work, they are only part-time workers. Therefore, they are not eligible to join trade union because they are no longer permanent employees in a job. The last one, no person shall join or be a member or be accepted or retained as a member by any trade union if he is not employed or engaged in any establishment, trade, occupation or industry in respect of which the trade union is registered. They are not allowed to join trade union because of they have their own company policy, and it is possible that they will have to keep all the company secret that have been set. Sometimes, a company like this has an advantage to its employees in its own way other than joining a trade union. Next, I pass to Siti Maisara to continue this presentation. Thank you.
4. Any public officer, which is any person in the permanent or temporary employment of the federal or a state government. 5. Some group of government employers are not allowed to join trade union members, such as members of the armed forces, police forces, and any prison service, because they assign with maintaining the peace and harmony of the country. Next, public officer, employers in a confidential or security capacity. Last, public officer holding any post in the management and professional group also cannot join a trade union unless they are accepted by the Secretary General to the government. Next, I will to pass Jennifer.
Why workers join union trade members? First point is better wages and benefit. It's proof that workers who are trade union members earn more than non-union workers. Trade union use their collective muscle to bargain for better salary, pension, holiday, health insurance, sick pay, overtime, and more. Second point is health and safety. Union workplaces are safer. That because trade union would not let workers put their life at risk to meet production target or save the company money. The only people with the moral authority to assess the risk are those who face the risk, and the only way to have voice is to have a union. You can feel confident in saying no to dangerous work without losing your job. Trade union campaign tailors for safe working conditions. Last but not least, equality. Trade union champion equal rights and equal pay. They fight discrimination against race, gender, sexual orientation, and disability. They foster respect and dignity in the workplace. Trade union promote maternity right, flexible working, and paternity pay so that caring responsible as shared. Today, some of the world's biggest trade unions are led by women, and unions are actively encouraging women and young people to take on leadership role in union structure. That's all from me. Thank you. I pass to my another mate.
I will explain some more reasons why workers join trade union. The first point is steady employment. Workers form a trade union to secure their services. Union take political action to get legislative protection against dismissal. They also resist any attempt of the employers to restructure workers. Their point here is that employees will not be easily fired by their employers because they have protection from the union they are joined, and this is one way for them to maintain the position they hold. Employees who join the association will be protected from dismissal at will or without good reason. The second is economic benefit. An individual worker is not in a position to secure good pay and proper working condition from the employer. Workers join union because union has great bargaining power to get this economic benefit for workers. The meaning is that they want to get an advantage in terms of salary and bonus. Employees who join this union will be guaranteed a salary with the effect made by all employees. In addition, they will get paid on the time. And lastly is check on arbitrary action. If workers are not united, and employers may adopt arbitrary policy and procedure to employ them. Workers form unions to ensure rational and uniform personnel policy and their unbiased implementation on the part of management. This means that if the workers join this trade union, the employers cannot use their power at will on the workers. For example, the employer tells the employee to do all his tasks.